Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. I just picked up 3 non-runners, a scrapper, guy that I've dealt with a second time today. He showed up and dropped these off for me. Kind of a busy day on the mower scene. I had jumped out of bed early this morning and picked up that Boland's pusher for $30. Then I went to Myakka City and picked up 3 other runners. Well, one runner, the Honda, ran. The Weed Eater did not. And then you kids helped me with the Turo. We just finished that one up a little bit ago. Cleaned the bowl out, fresh gas. This one fired off, 2006 Turo. So I got mowers coming out of my ears now. So the scrapper said he didn't know anything about the Troy-Bilt. Nothing about the Murray. But he said he was able to fire off the Hyper Tough, I think maybe with carb cleaner. So we'll look at that. But let's start at this TB320, the Troy-Bilt. This happens to be a 2016 model year. He gave me the bag for it and a spare Troy-Bilt bag, which I told him thanks a lot. I can use that on another project. So this Troy-Bilt was missing the air filter cover and no air filter. Let's look this one over. Let's check oil. Let's check, see if there's any gas in the tank. So it's overfilled. This one may be smoky. You can see how much it's overfilled by the top holes right here. So it looks like it has maybe half a quart. Too much oil in the TB320. I have not messed with one of these rear wheel drive Troy-Bilts before. They've all been front-wheel drive units that I've messed with, so this may be a learning experience. Let's happy juice this thing. That's odd. There's a bunch of debris in there with a little bit of liquid. I don't know if it's yard waste or what the story is. I'm going to have to pour that one out into a container and see what the deal is. I may do that right now. Hold on a minute. My curiosity is piqued. Yeah, this one definitely needs some attention. Looks like minestrone soup. That's pretty awful. It looks like it's a combination of maybe fuel, little fuel, 98% water. How could they get such terrible fuel? Well, that's going to be a definite carb clean. And remove the tank, blow it out with compressed air, because I'm sure there's still more in there. So now we know. Yeah, the intake's got a bunch of snot in it. They may have run this quite a while without the foam filter. Sounds like it's got compression but no action. I don't know, cylinder full of water, who knows? Something ain't right. Okay, over to the Murray. The 2012 Murray with the old Pulsajet. Let's look this one over. You either have too much or too little. This one's a little bit low on oil. Okay, the tank is bone dry. I got some fresh Wawa fuel. Let me go ahead and put some fuel in this thing. Maybe it's going to be our lucky day. The tank doesn't look terribly dirty. And it did prime itself. I was able to move some fuel into the car by priming, so the bulb is fine. Let's try it. We might get lucky on the Murray. That'll need a carb clean, probably a new diaphragm. Did fire off, good compression. That'll be a easy, quick cleanup on the 2012 Murray. Now let's move over to my favorite of all time, the Hyper Tough. We're looking at a 2018 machine. Doesn't look terribly bad. Looks like it's in fairly good condition. Let's look this one over. overfilled again. Here's your high mark. So same thing, half a quart overfilled. Remember, too much is not good. There is fuel in it. Let's look at the air filter. See what kind of condition that is in. Not bad. There's not a heck of a lot of buildup on it. Okay, primed it excessively. Let's pull it over, see what we got. Feels like it's got compression, but no action. We're going to happy juice this 2018 Hyper Tough with the 300E engine. Nitro. I can smell the starting fluid pouring out of the exhaust, so no spark. The plug is a new champion, or it looks new. The base of it's all shiny. So let me try it one more time. We may have a dead plug on our hands. Okay, I've run into this before. I'll show you what the deal is on this Hyper Tough. I don't think the cable for the safety brake was pulling hard enough on the linkage. What I did is reach down with one hand as I depressed the bar with the other and gave it a little bit of a tug. So I think this thing was grounding itself out and it wouldn't start. So I'll show you. Well, let me just start it without messing with the linkage here and see if it starts a second time. And then we can mess with this. I'll show you. Yeah, that's exactly what this thing is doing. I got the bar depressed, tried it 3 times, we don't have shit. So, come to the linkage here, open it up, and we'll get this thing to start. I'll show you. maybe 4 or 5 millimeters. It just moved back on its own. So that means the cable isn't strong enough. The cable may be weak, overstretched. We're going to have to change out this cable. So let's see if it starts now. Maybe I lied. I'm going to try priming it again with one hand holding the barb down. Okay, primed it. So weak cable. I see a kink here. And somebody's got it taped up here. So what happens, you depress the bar, it's not pulling the safety linkage open all the way. One more time for demonstration purposes. I'll depress the bar and then move this linkage 3 or 4 millimeters. That'll be enough to take the ground cable off the grounding side. I gotta prime it. So that was an easy fix. I've come across this before, where the cable's not opening up the safety linkage. So you'll pull on this for a month. If that coil is still grounded out, nothing's going to happen for you. So I guess we're not going to do a carburetor clean on the 2018 Hyper Tough. So that was a good one. Anyway, so these all look pretty complete. Minus the cover on the Troy-Bilt air filter cover. So I went ahead and stepped it up. He gave me the bag for the Troy-Bilt TB320, and then he gave me a spare bag. So I gave him 20 each, $60 for all three. He seemed to be happy with that. And I was happy to get the good-looking units. So today, like I said, was mega mower day. Got the 3 from the scrapper that delivered. And then the Mayaca City 3. We already rectified the Turo, which turned out pretty good. So, getting ready for season. This will put me over the edge as far as my inventory. I'll be able to sell all these rather quickly. So, kind of stoked we got a good amount of mowers to mess with. Clean them up, get them running, and make a couple of bucks. As always, I appreciate you kids and cadets coming out, checking out my stuff, offering suggestions. I'm just a shade tree mechanic, so I appreciate you guys post in your comments below. It's a learning experience. I don't know everything, but I like to tinker and learn, use that knowledge, move forward, fix some more crap the next day. Anyway, come back and see me, like and subscribe, and I'll throw another video at you tomorrow. Thank you.